Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. We're switching it up. We're doing makeup today. Can you believe that? It's been so long since I did a makeup video. I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this look. Some of the products are brand new and I'm just testing them out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to see more makeup content, engage with this one. Leave a comment, share, like. I got to know that you want to see more of this so I can post more of this. I definitely enjoy it and I had fun with it. So check it out. All the products will be linked down below. Let's get into it. I just finished washing my face and now we're going to go ahead and prepare the skin before applying all the makeup. You got to prep your skin before applying your makeup. It's the same concept when we prep our skin before applying our fragrances, you know, taking a shower, moisturizing. We're gonna do the same. So I'm gonna start off with this serum over here that I recently started using and I really love it. I just love the way that this feels on my skin. And you know what, when it comes to skin prep, this might be a little excessive, the amount of products that I'm going to use, but I'm big on taking care of my skin and making sure that it feels hydrated, moisturized, plump, especially in the winter time. Like, it is hella cold here in Canada and my skin starts to change drastically if I don't keep taking care of it. I'll start to get very textured skin, dry, itchy, flaky, and that is just a no-no for me. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. Oh my god, this is magic in a bottle. I promise you, if you have like dry skin, this is so good. But I am, like I said, extra, so I'm gonna actually mix it in with their priming moisturizer. Sometimes I just apply it on top, sometimes I mix it with the actual primer, and today I'm just gonna mix them together right on my hand, about that much of each product, and my skin just loves this concoction. Oh my god, even the feel of it is incredible. Instantly my skin feels so hydrated, smooth, and of course I have this beautiful glow, and I really like to massage it in, make sure I'm getting it all over the skin. Neck too, don't neglect your neck. But this is for my dry skin girlies. If you suffer from dry skin, this is great. If you have, you know, oily skin, you might want to just use of course, your skincare products, but then go in with more of a mattifying primer and something glowy on the outer perimeters of the face. But if you have dry skin, oh, I do not skip prepping my skin because it just makes the makeup look a lot more smooth and polished and really flawless on the skin. So now that we have that out of the way, we are going to go in with brows. I started doing my brows first, and I think that they look a lot better than after I did my makeup, because sometimes it looks like I have residue of makeup mixed with brow product and it's just not cute. So I'm kind of just wiping off the excess product on my eyebrows like that. You could do this with like a little cloth or a tissue, but I'm just going in with my fingers. And I don't, honestly, I don't do much with my brows lately. I really don't. But I have two products that I'm really enjoying. Where are they? They are from Rare Beauty. So I am loving her brow pencil as well as the brow gel. I'm gonna go in with this pencil. This is in the shade, ooh, what shade is this? Brown Harmony. So you have a spoolie on this side, and of course the brow pencil. This wax is quite soft, so go light-handed so you don't get too much product on your brows. So I just brush my brow hairs up. This is what my eyebrows look naturally. The shape, okay, they're cousins, they're not twin sisters, but we make it work. That's the point, we make it work. And I like more of like a natural brow look, so I don't mind if they're not like completely symmetrical. It just gives it that more natural look. So what I like to do is just go into the areas that are a little bit more sparse. So I'm not trying to make them look super perfect, but like, see how I have quite a lot of spacing here. So I kind of just add a little bit of that product and I'm going up same way as I see my brow hairs growing. just to give it more of a natural look. Same here. Before I used to kind of like trace the whole brow and brush it in, but I find this looks a lot more softer. And sometimes I elongate that tail depending on how I shaped my brows. And I like to kind of emphasize a little bit on that arch too. So very, very simple, very minimal. And then right here, you can see that I have a lot of spacing. So I add a little bit of product right there. It's almost like a shadow that I'm doing. Like when you get your eyebrows microbladed, kind of the same concept. And then at the front, I do create a little bit of a line right here, just like so. And then always brush that product in, and that's about it. That is literally what I do with my brows when it comes to the pencil. I'm gonna do the same on this side, but I just kind of fill it in and try to make the best out of it and make it a little bit thicker so it matches the other side slightly. And then I go in with the brow gel. I like to brush them all the way up. I know they look kind of crazy in the beginning, but then I brush those spiky little hairs down and make it look a little bit more, you know, wearable. I love this brow gel. The way that this holds your brows in place, you do feel it on your brows slightly, but these ain't going nowhere. Now that we have this out of the way, we're gonna go into the face. I love the Halo Glow liquid filter from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I have two shades. One that I can wear all over, like almost like a tinted moisturizer. And then I have this one in the shade, ooh, what shade is this? Shade 5, which is more of like a highlighter under your foundation. So I like to apply this kind of like, you know, almost everywhere. It is a little bit dark right now because it's winter time and I'm starting to get pretty damn light. So this is the product. I love it. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury liquid highlighter. I actually prefer this one much better. I find that it just looks a little bit more softer on the skin, and when you blend it, it's so easy to blend. Sometimes with the Charlotte, I feel like it's a bit too tacky on the skin, but this is beautiful. This is so beautiful, and it's incredibly affordable. So try it out if you haven't already. I actually like to apply my concealer before my foundation, so I'm gonna do that. Where's my concealer? I forgot it. Let me grab it. Today's video, I'm actually going to use two new products on the face. So I have the House Labs concealer. I love the foundation. It feels incredibly amazing on the skin, but I also picked up the Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Skin Tint from Fenty Beauty. I have it in the shade 17 and I'm hoping that it's a match, but I'm going to go ahead and apply this concealer first. The doe foot applicator is actually really large, really large, which I like. And with concealer, you know, less is more for me. I find when you apply way too much, that's when it starts to emphasize on any little crevices under your eyes. And we're not about that. We're trying to conceal it. So I do about that much, which for some might be a lot, but for me, it's good to go. Fenty, let's see what we're working with. When it comes to Fenty complexion products, I will be honest and say that I don't have a foundation that I absolutely love from Fenty. So I'm hoping that this will be a great match. It is their stick foundation. I don't do a ton of stick foundations. I am a liquid foundation kind of girl, but we're trying it out, and you know, we love me some Fenty. And so this is the shade, and oh my God, guys, it looks a bit dark. It looks a bit dark. I bought this a while ago and I haven't tried it yet, so I definitely got a little bit more pale since then, but we're gonna make it work with the concealer and powder and all that stuff. So I did hear that the coverage is pretty good. Ooh, look at that. It does look like really good coverage. It feels really nice on the skin. So I'm gonna apply about that much. It looks like you don't get a ton of product. How much product is in this thing? It's so tiny. I'm gonna go in with a nice thick brush. I love this to apply my foundations, and I'm just gonna start to kind of blend it onto the skin. Oh, okay. That is blending really well. Very silky to the touch. It's distributing so nicely on the skin, and it doesn't look heavy at all. Like, look at that. That looks like skin, right? The color is not that bad. Once I drag it down my neck, It's not that bad. It is a little bit dark, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Look at that. The forehead is where I have a little bit of texture, and you cannot see any of that texture. It actually looks really, really good. Oh, wow. It's more of a demi-matte finish. I can tell that the e.l.f. highlighter is shining through. So without it, it would probably be a little bit more matte. Just gonna put some around my mouth area, a little bit more of that. The coverage is amazing. This is definitely going on to like a medium coverage. Wow, okay. I like that. I really, really like that. I'm gonna get a little bit of a close-up. Wow, it looks really smooth on the skin. It still needs to set because it's looking a little wet. Like if I touch it, it's going to transfer pretty easily. So I'm going to let it do its thing for a bit and not touch it too much, but it looks incredible. It looks like skin. It looks like skin, not heavy at all, not cakey. It's blended to perfection and it just looks really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pat that where it is. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's a nice concealer right there. Look at the coverage. It stayed in place. Like it's not slipping and sliding like some concealers. It really stayed where it's supposed to stay. Oh, I still have some foundation on my nose. And it looks great. I think I need just a little bit more here, but I love the way that it's blending on the skin and how it just keeps in place. It's not slipping and sliding. Looks really smooth under the eyes. Oh, I like that. Okay. It definitely lived to expectations because I had really high expectations for this concealer because I love the foundation from this brand so much. So I'm actually gonna apply a little bit more right here, just here. And to balance things off, as you guys can see, it's way lighter under my eyes because obviously the concealer is lighter and this foundation is slightly dark for me. I'm going to put a little bit of concealer here, smile lines, chin, forehead, and we're going to blend that out and make it look a little bit more cohesive. You just kind of want to balance things off. So if you ever have a foundation that's slightly darker than you, this is a great trick. Just get your concealer, throw it on top of certain areas. And it's also like doing reverse contouring with this trick. And then the chin, you're gonna highlight the chin. I'm gonna go over everything with my foundation brush, as I always do. And smile lines, bring that out. I love to smile, but I don't want smile lines. And we're just blending that out nicely. And then the forehead, of course. Oh, these two products are a match. They look so good. Definitely giving full coverage now with the concealer. And then we're just blending everything with that foundation brush, making sure everything looks nice and smooth and it's not like concealer foundation. You want everything to kind of like, you know, flow. To set that concealer, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty powder. This is in Pound Cake and it's just her Easy Bake setting powder, I think it's called. I love this powder so much. When I'm done with my little one that's been lasting me so long, actually, I will get the bigger one. But honestly, if you just want to save a little bit of money, get the travel size one because it has so much product and you'll be good to go. So I'm just pressing that powder in, just like so, and then this side too. Really getting the inner corners. And setting around the nose area where I get a little bit shiny, and smile lines. That's pretty much what I like to do, especially in the winter time. I don't want to set my entire face unless, you know, I really want this makeup to last all day long and I'm going out. I would probably set it with a lighter powder, but because I'm not going anywhere right now, I'm just gonna set the under eye area. Look at that. Oh, yeah, flawless bronzer. I'm gonna do a powder and a cream. I'm taking my NARS bronzer. I honestly do prefer Ooh, I prefer my Rare Beauty. Do I have it here with me? I use that one pretty much every single time I do my makeup. I don't know where it is right now. It's not in front of me. So we're going to be going in with this one. It is Laguna 03. And I'm just going to apply that with this brush here from Hourglass. Yes, Hourglass. Take some of that product. This is more of almost like a contour. It's very neutral. It's not super warm. So it's gonna contour my face more than it is going to bronze my face, to be honest. And then once we go in with the powder, I'm gonna add some warmth back to the face. So we're using this more as a contour, just a little bit on the forehead, not too much, because I like warmer products. I'm definitely a bronzer over contour kind of girl, but sometimes, you know, if we want to like lift up them cheekbones, we're going to do a little contour. And bronzer, butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Mine is like, it's asking to go, it's asking for help. It is like hit and pan, which I'm so proud of, you know what I mean? This is the stuff that makeup artists or beauty gurus are into, hitting pan. It's like a proud moment right here. So I'm taking some of that powder and I'm gonna go ahead and go over the areas that I want to bronze. I love this one, and I really like Gimme Sun from MAC Cosmetics. Those are my go-to powdered bronzers, just to add some warmth back to the skin. I think they look so beautiful on the skin. I am going to go in with some blush. I do have this blush here, but I noticed that I already put all of my powders down. Hopefully it won't disrupt what I've already done. This is from Danessa Mavericks Beauty Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed Blush, and I have it in the color Dancing Queens. It's like this deep purpley tone. This is the packaging right here. Very cute, very cute. It actually looks a lot brighter on camera than it is. In person, this is definitely a deeper shade. More like, not even there. More like, I don't know. My camera is definitely picking it up a lot brighter. This is way deeper. So I don't know what kind of brush to use with this, but I'm gonna try and use this denser brush. Ooh, that's a lot of product. Okay, maybe I need a lighter brush. Look at how much product came off of that brush. That's a lot. And I'm just taking off the excess product because that picked up too much product. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a brush that has a lighter feel to it. This one over here. And I'm gonna pick it up from the back of my hand because this seems very pigmented. Okay, pick it up a little bit more. There we go. Ooh, yeah, it's pigmented. Oh, but that's beautiful. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is such a stunning color for fall. That is beautiful. So the way I've been doing blush lately is really lifting up the cheeks. So I'm bringing my blush all the way almost up to my temples and closer to my eye area. And I think that it looks really beautiful. It lifts the face a little bit more too. I got these beautiful eyeshadow sticks from Rare Beauty, and they have so many beautiful shades to select from. I love them because they're all neutral and they are just going to look so good. I've already used 2 of them and I really, really like them. So for this video, I'm going to keep it pretty minimal. Do you guys hear some tippy toes? Yes, my dog is walking around everywhere right now. So I'm actually going to take 2 shades, Growth and Contentment, and I'm going to layer them on my eyes. These are really beautiful, like everyday kind of colors, but also if you want to do something for evening wear, they look absolutely gorgeous. So these are so easy to blend out also, which I love. I'm just gonna take, oh, let me take a fluffy brush actually. I'm gonna take a nice fluffy brush and just kind of blend them all over the lids like so. Look how pretty that is. Yes, and look how easy it is to use. I love makeup like this. Like, I'm so over makeup that takes like 2 hours to do. Give me something easy breezy and I'm all over it. Look at that. That is stunning. It's like a coppery type of shade. Really, really beautiful. I'm going to do the same on this eye here. So the first shade that I laid down is Strong. Is it Strong? It is Growth, and it's a beautiful bronzy type of shade, really pretty. And then the other one is almost like a taupey shade, and I find both of them together really just create magic. And they're so creamy, which gives you enough time to work with them, but not too creamy where they're slipping and sliding everywhere. So love, love, love these. The pigmentation is also really, really beautiful. And we're going to apply a little bit of mascara. I'm going in with Lash Clash from YSL. This is in the shade Brown. I like this, but I like to layer it with a black shade on top. Don't ask me why. I feel like the brown alone just doesn't do enough for me. So I do like to layer it. This is great for volume. I find that it adds a lot of volume and it looks very wispy. It's not like clumpy volume. And then on top of that, I'm going to take some of this Sky High mascara from Maybelline and just add a couple of coats to give me a little bit more length. Are you kidding me right now? If this ever happens to you, don't panic. Don't touch it. Just leave it there. Let it dry down, and then remove it. I'll show you guys how to do that. So don't touch it at all. Okay, let's go on to the lips. So for my lips, I'm going to take, ooh, what pencil are we using, honey? I don't even know if I want to do a red or a brown. I'm going to go in with this lip pencil. This is called Fuller Pout from Iconic London, and I really, really like the color. I'm gonna line my lips just like so. It's a really nice brown. So my Cupid's bow, I like to round it out. I think it looks really pretty. Love that there's a little brush like this right here at the end where you can kind of smudge out that liner. This is genius. And then I'm going to go in with a lipstick from MAC Cosmetics. I do not remember the last time I wore a MAC lipstick, and I used to be a MAC girly. This is in the color Myrrh, and it's this shade over here, and it looks so gorgeous. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that right at the center. And then for lip gloss, I'm taking the color Stone from the Maybelline Lifter glosses. These are some of my favorite gloss formulas, hands down, some of the best. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on the center. Oh, my lips are chapped. Look at that. Oh, and now let's deal with this, okay? So what you wanna do is get yourself a little spoolie like this one, and we're just gonna kind of brush it off like so. See how it's kind of disappearing right there? And then you just want to take a little brush, maybe the foundation brush, and just kind of go over that area a little bit, just like so, and you're done, okay? No smudging, no ruining your makeup, you are done. So to set everything, I'm going to go in with the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Want to lock everything in, get yourself the All-Nighter Setting Spray from Urban Decay. Literally feels like hairspray for the face. And what I personally like to do at the end of everything, get a little bit of that setting powder, just a tiny bit, and I'm going to set the T-zone area, because once you put your setting sprays, there's a lot of shine unless you avoid the T-zone area. So grabbing just a teensy wincy, and I'm going to go ahead and pat that T-zone area back down so it's nice and matte in that area. And I think it just looks a lot more polished than your entire face being shiny. I like the outer perimeters to be shiny, but not where my under eye is or my pores, like right here beside the nose, around the nose. You want to mattify that area. And under the eyes, smile lines, and this looks a lot better. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope you learned something new and cool today. I loved doing this makeup look. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I love the way that this looks. I'm gonna link everything down below, and I'll probably get questions on this shirt. Last time I posted it on Instagram, I got so many DMs, so I'll link it down below. It's a Toronto-based brand, and I just love this. It's very ethereal. It's a little see-through, so I'm not gonna stand up too much because, you know, your girl ain't got no bra on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you on another video. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you want to see next, and have a great day. Ciao.